Hello, Juan.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
You
What
are
about
good.
you?
You sound stressed.
It's the same every day.
It's the same every day. Oh no, Juan. What are you going to do about it? Change it.
I
Yeah,
know.
but
Mm-hmm.
you are stressed with work.
Yeah, I have been having a lot of worries. For
Mm-mm.
example, today I leave my work
Mhm.
um, 6 or 7 minutes ago.
Oh, very
Mm.
late. Yeah.
Yeah, but I will call. I will back after the call.
Oh, okay. So you're taking a little bit break and then you go back to the office.
Yeah, maybe 1 hour, 1 more hour.
And you can't work from home.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, but you're just
uh,
choosing to work in the office.
unfortunately.
Yeah, you have to do everything in the office.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm. And you are probably stressed too because Christmas is coming. Yeah.
Also,
Uh, maybe are you going to have family together, or maybe you're going to see family?
we will travel this. How do you say tomorrow or tomorrow?
Yeah, the day after tomorrow.
The day after tomorrow.
Yeah. Is that your
Hmm.
dog?
Yeah, he's playing with the ball.
He is playing. I think I hear him moving something around over.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny, yeah. He's happy. He's playing.
Yeah, he's very interactive,
Yeah, he's active, hyperactive and active.
hyper active. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
hyper.
can he can play with everything with yeah with yes everything with a bottle with how
He's
do you
clever.
say with a toy with a
With
bug.
yeah, with the toy. Yeah, he's clever then. Maybe he's curious, clever. Maybe
Mm.
he entertains himself.
Yeah, I think he's sad lately
Mm.
because we don't have enough time for to go out of home.
Uh, he is not walking then. He's not going on walks.
Hmm. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know, because tomorrow we need to rest more than before days because we need to travel. We leaves our home
Mhm.
at 3 a.m.
On Friday, the day
on
after
Friday,
tomorrow.
and I will drive for
Oof.
5 hours because how do you say I start on my work.
Mm-hmm.
I start on my work at 8 a.m.
At
Hmm.
night,
No, in the morning.
8 a.m. Ah, okay,
Yeah.
so five,
Hmm.
six, seven, eight. Ah,
Yeah,
that's enough time. Yeah.
we lives on home
Hmm.
3 a.m.
Okay.
and I will drive for 5 hours
Hmm.
until 8 a.m.
Hmm.
and after my wife, how do you say we change? No, how do you say that?
We
We change
okay.
the rules.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, sorry.
Okay.
Oh, me colgó.
Uh-oh. The phone. Somebody is calling you.
Yeah, my wife.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying, so I when how do you say? Cuando lleguen las 8,
Yeah, when you arrive at 8,
when
I arrive
our arrived
at
at
8.
8,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I need to start my work, and my wife she needs to try
Okay.
the rest of. the trouble.
Okay. Yeah, so you are going to drive one from 3 until 8, and then you have work at 8. You're not going to be tired.
Yeah, I know. I don't have
Another,
options. I don't have choice.
yeah, you don't have a choice or option. Your wife, she doesn't want to drive, or does she know how to drive?
Could you repeat?
Your wife, does she know how to drive?
I I am so sorry. I don't understand.
Your wife, does she know how to drive a car?
Yeah,
Or
she
she
know.
does. Ah, okay. Because maybe you can take turns. Uh,
Yeah, usually she is the driver. She is the driver. Usually,
okay.
but now I learned.
Ah,
Uh, mhm, and I got my license.
mm-hmm.
uh, and now we could turn. Uh, it depends. For example, so in some places I don't have signal for
Okay.
internet, so
Uh-huh.
I can drive.
The signal, yeah, the
The
signal.
signal,
Mm-hmm.
I said signal, signal, yeah,
The signal for data for internet, yeah.
for for mobile data is
Hmm.
correct.
Yeah, some people say data, some people say data. It's
Okay,
the same thing. It's like potato, potato.
okay, okay.
But yeah, I think it just depends where you come from. Data. He's really
Yeah,
enjoying that toy, yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
and
he's funny.
yeah, we will travel with our pets and
Hmm.
with. I have a nephew. I have a nephew, and she comes with us.
Is it a
She will.
niece? A niece, a girl, or a boy? Nephew
It's a girl.
is a girl. The niece,
The
niece.
niece. Could you
Yeah,
type?
yeah, niece. Niece is for girl, niece,
Okay.
and
Nephew.
nephew for boy.
Nephew. Okay,
Yeah,
for boy.
for boy. Yeah.
And and her daughter.
Ah, and her daughter. Ah, okay. She has a baby already. Your niece.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
No,
okay.
actually not a baby because her daughter she's maybe 12 years old,
Wow. Okay. So she had a baby very young. Yeah.
and she's maybe I don't know, but maybe 26 or 27.
Yeah. That's why I said she had a baby very young. Very
Uh-huh.
young. Exactly like maybe when she was 17 years old, 16 years
Yeah,
old she was. Yeah. It's like my
maybe.
my sister. She had her first baby when she was 17.
Wow.
And she has six total of six children. My sister, lots of kids. Uh,
My friend, she had the first child, is correct?
the first
The
child.
first child when he was 18, and her wife, she was 50.
Wow, so 15 years old she was. Yeah, so she had the baby. Yeah, of course
Now,
it's possible.
yeah, they have three children.
Wow, yeah, three children. That's good. They were happy with the first baby, and then they continued to have more. But of course, 15 years old for me is very young. Yeah.
Are you trying to get a baby?
Not now. I don't think we are ready for to have children right now. But
You,
maybe,
you're not ready.
you know, like my mom says, we are never ready, right?
Mm-hmm.
Women, people, men will never be ready to have a baby. So it's something that will come naturally. But I feel for the moment right now that we are not ready. That
Can can I get your age?
yeah, how much? How old do you think I am, Juan? You want to guess my age?
Mm, I don't know. uh, como no la quiero regar.
Yeah, you don't want to make me feel bad. I'll tell you, I'm in my 30s.
I
I'm
see 30,
yeah, I'm 32.
32.
32. Yeah. So,
Okay.
of course, my mom, she always asks, "When are you going to have kids?" 32 years old I am. It's not normal for a 30-year-old not to have kids.
Yeah.
It's like you, Juan, yeah? I think you are 31, yeah, Juan?
No, 33.
33.
And
Okay.
my wife, she is 30 years
30.
old.
Okay, so
30.
she's young too. And you guys don't have kids yet, no. You
Yeah.
feel not maybe ready yet at this moment.
Uh-huh. And I understand that you said
Mm,
because when we go with our parents, actually with my parents,
mhm.
my mother, she always tell me, or how you say that? She always say, when you will have
Yeah.
a baby.
Yeah, she will always ask you, when will
Mm-hmm.
you have a baby? Yeah, she will
Yeah.
ask you.
She say, I am an older woman.
Yep,
Yeah,
it's like my mom. Yeah, she says the same thing. I am an old woman. Of course, my mom is 57,
okay.
but I am an old woman, and she already has 6 kids, 6 grandchildren because of my younger sister. But I'm old woman. When am I going to see the babies from my oldest daughter? Because I'm the oldest daughter,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and of
Yeah.
course, my other sister, she doesn't have the middle child. She does not have kids yet, and then my younger
Okay.
6 kids in total.
Wow.
Lots. Mhm.
Yeah. We are six siblings,
Mm,
and uh, only only me and my how do you say the last older, how do you say that,
you mean the second
the
oldest?
youngest.
Ah, the youngest, the baby. Yeah,
Yeah, my
youngest.
sister younger, or my younger sister,
Yeah, my younger sister.
my younger sister, she don't have
Okay.
babies, and me.
Okay, so only 2 out of the 6. Everybody else has
Uh-huh, exactly.
children. And how many children do they each have? Your brothers and sisters?
My older, or my first oldest, or the first older,
Uh-huh. The
my
oldest?
sister, the oldest,
Uh-huh.
she has three three
3.
girls.
Okay. Wow. 3
Mhm.
girls. Handful, yeah.
I know. And my brother Samuel,
Uh-huh.
she has two, one child and one girl,
Okay.
a boy and a girl.
Wow. Good mix.
Hmm. My other brother, she has two girls and a boy,
Wow. 3.
and my other sister, she has just one girl.
Okay. So most of them, they have the average is 2 or 3, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Georgia.
Is the average, yeah. Wow, of course, it's a big family and growing, a growing
Mm-hmm.
family because maybe your brothers and sisters they will have more, or you will have some children, or your sister, your youngest sister will have children. So it's a growing family. Uh,
Yeah. And how do you feel uh, with that idea that don't have children, or not yet?
For you mean for my age, Juan? Like to be
Uh-huh. Maybe not for your age, because I think it's important the age, I
mm-hmm,
think, because you have more um, energy
mm-hmm,
when you are younger, but
mm-hmm,
when you are young, but you need uh, another things
mm-hmm.
like, how do you say, madurez,
Like
eh,
the majority.
ajá,
Mhm.
eh, estabilidad económica,
Yeah, a stable, stable
economic,
income. Yeah, economic but income. Yeah.
okay, yeah, I don't know, in this part of your life,
Mm-hmm,
you are fine
mm-hmm,
with the idea that you don't need children's, or
mm-hmm.
you still don't need three children.
Yeah, that I still don't need children. That's right, Juan. Yeah, yeah. That I still. It's a feeling, you know. For me, like I told you earlier, no one is ever ready to have children. There's never a point in their life that they said now is the perfect time, right? Because we are always working hard to get a stable income, like you said, one, to have a steady income, to make sure we have enough money to raise a child, because you don't want to bring a child into the world and be poor, right? No money. Then there's suffrage. You're suffering.
Mm-hmm.
Not only you, but the whole family, because then you bring a child and it's suffering. So that's of course the biggest concern for me all the time is making sure that I have enough money, sufficient money, right? But sometimes I think that's not so much a concern because with maybe having a child, it brings happiness, right? And with happiness comes different opportunities. And so everything comes naturally. And so maybe it's not so much a big deal. And love, often, like my sister, for example, 17 years old to have her first child, you
Wow.
know, nobody, she doesn't have thousands of dollars. She's not a rich girl. She wasn't a rich girl, you know. She still
Mm-hmm.
isn't. Now with six children, there's no way she
Wow.
can ever be rich. But you know, it's like, and your niece, for example, 15 years old, 16 years old, she had
Wow.
the baby. So it's just for me, maybe it's a feeling, you know. It's not so much like the reason, like not having enough money, but a feeling of my heart is wanting a child, right?
Mm-hmm.
and and it has to be something that you agree upon with you and your wife, right? Something that you feel when the time is right. Maybe you have a gut feeling in your stomach or in your heart or in your mind, and you say now is the time. But yeah, it's complicated, and especially right now, Juan, I always think that I'm a person that thinks for the people, right? I always think about how many children are, they don't have mothers, they don't have fathers, right? They're in foster care or waiting for adoption.
Mm-hmm.
That why would I want to bring another child into this world when there's so many children that are looking for love? So that's like
Yeah.
another thing in my mind all the time. Yeah, maybe I'm very complex, Juan. I'm complicated.
Yeah.
You have a very complicated mind.
I have a question. I want to know your opinion.
Hmm.
Hmm. For example, it's not my case. Yeah, but sometimes I ask this question
Hmm.
for some people. For example, if one of the people in the couple,
Uh-huh.
they can to to have children,
Uh-huh. They
uh,
can't have a child, yeah.
have child. Sorry. Uh,
Or children, yeah. A child or children. It's okay. Both are correct one.
what do you prefer? You can uh, you can to take an adoption,
Hmm.
or you prefer, for example, if one of both they could to have a child.
Hmm.
Uh, I don't know how say the question, but maybe you can
You're doing
understand.
good, Juan. Yeah, you're doing good. Keep talking. Yeah, like you are trying to. I know the question you're asking me. Like,
Mm-hmm,
if you were in a situation where uh, maybe the mother she's not fertile. It's called fertile.
mm-hmm,
Like she can't have babies. Maybe the mother, or that the father is not fertile either. Maybe the
mm-hmm,
sperm is not strong, for example, and it's not connecting. They are having trouble creating a baby. Yes. So,
mm-hmm,
and that's the case. You're, I think you're trying to ask me what's a good option, right? Like maybe
mm-hmm,
adoption, or maybe I don't know. Here in Mexico, I don't think it's common to have like sperm bank. They call it a sperm bank. Um, for in like in America, you can, if a woman is fertile and the male cannot produce good sperm, then they find the sperm to fertilize the woman. And so usually that's what happens. Sometimes they have a donor, somebody that gives so that they have a baby, but it's questionable. I think this is something that a lot of people they struggle with. They don't know, it's weird to have someone else's, genes in you when it's not the actual father, right? It's like as if, the father doesn't really exist, or vice versa, that the mother doesn't really exist, right? Mm. So it's hard. I have friends, Juan, that she cannot have children. For example, she's not allowed. Like she doesn't have a stomach for it. She's not fertile.
yeah, but that you don't think is that selfish?
It's like selfish for her.
Yeah, because for him, for example, mm, the 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 girl, or
Hmm.
she can, but the man, yes,
Hmm.
and uh, but they could uh, search, is correct, or look,
Yeah, look,
search
both are
for
correct.
a woman, and they could how do you say, in Spanish es como fertilización in vitro.
Yeah, it's fertilizing the embryo. Fertilizing
Uh-huh.
embryo. Yeah. Hmm.
Obviously it's hard for the woman because she could say I can't, or I don't want.
Yeah.
I prefer
Uh-oh.
adoption.
They're getting excited, yeah. I see a tail, a white tail.
Yeah. Yeah, in that case, what do you think is selfish from the woman if
Hmm.
she can, she doesn't want, don't want?
Yeah, that she doesn't want maybe I mean, in that case, Juan, it's something that the two people have to talk about, right? So
Mm-hmm.
if the man is able to produce a baby and he wants to have a baby, then the option would be to talk with the partner and ask, one, they adopt child together, or two, they look for this embryo, like you said, fertilizing the embryo, where
Mm-hmm.
he can transfer, like donate his sperm, use his genes, and then put it into another, I guess, a woman, fertile woman,
Yeah.
and then they could have a natural, maybe a blood natural baby, right?
Yeah, I think it's a very hard
Mm-hmm.
choice for both.
Mm-hmm.
It depends the case, or in both cases, it's very hard.
Yeah, it's definitely a not an easy situation, and I think it's always is something that you have to communicate together, right? Like as a team. And in the case of my friend, for example, she's not able to have children, right? But this is something that they already knew before they got married or decided to be together, and the he was okay with it, so he was fine. And if they do decide to have children in the future, maybe they adopt, right?
Yeah,
Or
but
maybe.
sometimes the people don't know
Hmm.
uh, before you before the marriage.
Uh-huh, exactly, yeah. And that happens. It's very common that it's something they don't know because maybe they are a traditional couple where they don't have sex before marriage, for example, or something like that. Or you don't try before
Yeah, because
marriage.
before the marriage, the people they don't have or they don't want a
Yeah,
baby.
yeah, it's normal, right? So they usually want to get married and then have kids first. It's a traditional way. Yeah.
Hmm.
Uh, in some cases, it's becoming very modern to a point where, like, you have children and then you get married sometimes, and but that causes problems sometimes because oftentimes people get married for that wrong reason because they have children and they think that they have to be together, right? And then it makes it complicated.
Lately, the people thinks too much
Hmm.
when they need to have the option for the
Hmm.
or the idea for to have
Hmm.
a child or a child or children.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, it's natural, I think, one for people to want to have that feeling, yeah, to have that feeling of bringing somebody into the world. And then there are some people that they think, no, I don't need that feeling. It's something that I will never experience or that I will ever want to experience. And it's choices. For me, I always say that life is
Mhm.
like a game, right? You have to play your cards right. You have to, um, like, if you think about Monopoly, right? Move your places properly, and by fortune, by luck.
Yeah, I'll send a link with a
Ah,
video.
okay.
Yeah, in
Where?
this it's about a movie,
Okay.
and in this movie, the intelligent people
Mm-hmm.
they can't to have children,
Okay.
and and too many people with coefficient, or how do you say that, coefficient in
Yeah,
English?
coefficient. Yeah, exactly.
Coefficient,
Uh-huh.
with a low coefficient,
Uh-huh.
they have a lot of uh, or too many children, too
Okay.
many children. Uh-huh. And the people with the time
Uh-huh.
they going to, how do you say, idiot or
Yeah, idiot. Yeah, like stupid
stupid.
idiot.
Exactly. So the intelligent people they are very busy and they can't to have children, but
Uh-huh.
the idiot people they have too
Yeah.
many.
Yep, it's a
And
theory, Juan. It really is a theory, and it's kind of true, right?
yeah.
You find that the more intelligent people, they're not having children, and the less intelligent people, they're having tons of children.
Yeah, and the
Yeah,
future in this movie is very terrible, or how is horrible.
horrible. Yeah.
Horrible. Yeah.
Uh, well, good. I will watch it, Juan. I see you send me the link now on YouTube, so I will
Yeah,
watch it
I send
after
the
class.
trailer.
Mhm. Thank you, Juan. I know we're already coming close to the end of class, so thank you. I
Thank
hope
you
you
so
have good
much.
Merry Christmas. Yeah. Say hi to your family.
Thank you so much.